to these chemistry tutorials. I am Ben Benjamin. In this video, we will learn more examples on how to write formula of a compound using Valency. But before we go on to solving more problems in this topic, let us look at radicals. What are radicals? Radicals are group of elements with a common valency. There are group of elements that group themselves and form radicals, and this group of elements are inseparable. When you see them in a compound, they form a single entity and you don't need to separate them. So in this case, they constitute a common valency by which you can combine them with any element to form a new substance. Let's go over to the table as we look at some of these radicals and their valencies. Here we have the radical, formula, and valency. Here we have tetraoxosulfate 6, SO4, the valency is 2. We have here trioxocarbonate 4, CO3, the valency is 2. Hydroxide, the formula is OH, and we have the valency 1. Trioxonitrate 5, NO3, the valency is 1. Ammonium, NH4, the valency is 1. Hydrogen trioxocarbonate 4, HCO3, the valency is 1. Now, having known this, you can actually solve a problem as in combining the radical and a particular element in question to form a new substance and give it a formula. Let us now take some of the examples. Alright, looking at this question, write the formula of the following compounds. Number 1, sodium hydroxide, calcium hydroxide, sodium tetraoxosulfate 6, calcium trioxocarbonate 4, and calcium hydrogen trioxocarbonate 4. Trioxocarbonate 4 here, 4. Alright, these compounds or these substances are formed by a combination of one element and a radical. One element and a radical, one element and a radical, one element and a radical, one element and a radical. So let us take the item 1, which is sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide. The sodium is Na, as we know. The symbol comes from the Latin word natrium. Now we go to the hydroxide. Here in the table, the formula for hydroxide is OH. So you bring the OH, this sign signifies combination. Now let's exchange their radicals. The OH have a valency. Let's exchange their valencies. The hydroxide have a valency of 1. So you bring down the 1 under sodium and draw another arrow to hydroxide, and the valency of sodium from video 1 is still 1. So you bring the bracket and put them. Whatever is here makes the formula for sodium hydroxide. That is very simple. Do you understand? Now, in example 2, you are asked to write the formula for calcium hydroxide. Now, the element here is calcium, and the radical here is hydroxide. Now, we bring down the symbol for calcium, and then this is combination. Then we put on the symbol, the formula for the radical. Now, we exchange their valencies. Calcium from our video 1 has a valency of 2, while hydroxide has a valency of 1. Now when you bring it down, you have Ca, and then you know that there are two elements here, not one. If it is one, like maybe if it is hydrogen only, you would have just written hydrogen and write 2. But this is not correct. As there are two elements here, you bring down a bracket here. Now put the two elements into the bracket and then put these two. That is calcium hydroxide. Isn't that easy? It is. Now here, I have solved question 1 and 2. I will leave question 3 and 4 for you. Then I am moving over to question 5 and 6. Since you say question 3 and 4 is very simple. Let me go to question 5 and 6. Now question 5 is calcium hydrogen trioxocarbonate 4. Calcium hydrogen trioxocarbonate 4. Here the element is calcium. So we bring in the symbol for calcium, and this is the combination sign. Then hydrogen trioxocarbonate, from the table of radicals, you see that hydrogen trioxocarbonate 4 is HCO3. So we bring it down to the HCO3. Now they have to exchange their valencies. So you draw an arrow here. What's the valency of HCO3? Here we have 1. So you put 1 down here, and then from our part 1 video, you have that calcium valency is 2. So you bring down the bracket to cover both substances, and then bring down what is in the substance. Like before, there are 3 elements here. We have hydrogen, we have carbon, and we have oxygen here, making up the hydrogen trioxocarbonate 4. Because of that, we have to bring down a bracket and then enclose them in the bracket and then bring the 2 out. This is the formula for calcium hydrogen trioxocarbonate 4. It is very, very easy, very simple, right? The next example here is the writing of the formula for ammonium tetraoxosulfate 6. Now, in this example, you can see that there are 2 radicals here combining to form a single substance. So you bring down the formula. The formula for ammonium is NH4, and then the combination sign, you check the formula for tetraoxosulfate 6. Tetraoxosulfate 6 is SO4, and we have it to be SO4. Now, for them to exchange the radicals, you go to, for ammonium, the valency is 1. They have to exchange the valency. So ammonium takes its valency to tetraoxosulfate 6, and tetraoxosulfate 6 takes its valency to the side of ammonium. Now put them in bracket. This is how they form. Now ammonium here, there are 2 elements, nitrogen and hydrogen. Therefore, you're not going to just write 2 at the front. You leave it in a bracket. So NH4 representing ammonium in the bracket and 2 in front. But SO4, we have just one of it, so you put here SO4. This is the formula for ammonium tetraoxosulfate 6. This is very, very simple. As I want you to try example 3 as your assignment and example 4, you can drop your solution in our comment box. It will help to assess if you are right. Please, if you have not subscribed, click to the subscription button, and I will give you more videos. Thank you. Goodbye.